Welcome to Make Yourself at Home with Wendy Wendorf. Today's guest is a Milwaukee County, although you'll service anywhere, Milwaukee County, Waukesha County realtor for Homestead, Vanessa Galloway. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm great to be here.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good.
I thought it was important to bring you on. So much, the market is turning. People are having investment properties,
Definitely.
Flipping and getting out, rehabbing and renting, and they're not just looking in Washington County, an area they live in. They're
Definitely.
looking all over.
Yes.
So I wanted to bring you in. You are the guru of city-owned and foreclosure of Milwaukee, although you're kind of like doing investments all over. You got your
Right.
peeps.
Yep. Definitely.
Tell me a little bit about that. Like, how much does it cost to like jump in typically?
Typically, first off, starting off, you need a team.
Yeah.
So the most important thing is to build your team to set you up for success.
Tell me like what's in a team.
So, of course, if you're looking at fully rehab properties that you have to fully rehab, you'll need a construction crew.
Mm-hmm.
You'll need a lender, a creative lender.
A creative lender.
Because the financing will not be your typical financing. So you'll need a creative lender and, of course, me.
Yeah, and you're not saying why, because the paperwork, the process is tedious, and so many
Definitely.
realtors think they can do it, but they don't know what they're doing, and then you don't win the bids, and then you have a super frustrated buyer.
Yes.
I guess I'm not smart enough. I haven't really gone into this, and if I did, I'd probably just give it to you. But it's the process, it's the paperwork, it's knowing that.
Yes, and with city-owned properties, it's different if you're obtaining a foreclosed property. So you definitely want somebody who's who knows everything about the whole process, especially with the paperwork, because that is the most important thing.
And then you do also have, I know, Waukesha, Fond du Lac. I mean, you're really kind of honing in on investment properties, foreclosures in different counties.
Definitely.
You also have access to super creative lenders. I've
Yes.
used one. And then you have access to a good team, your rehab team as well.
Definitely, and that's you want a good team to set you up for success. Definitely.
And then you can kind of walk them through it if they haven't thought about it. These homes aren't in the scary part of Milwaukee. A lot of parents, college-bound parents, it's almost cheaper for them with dorm costs and all that to
Yes.
rehab a house, put their kids in it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many great pockets of Milwaukee. Milwaukee's a great city. So you have like your east side. Brown Deer is really popping off. They're doing some great
Definitely.
things over there.
Definitely, and there's a lot of people who are getting into buying, rehabbing, and flipping and selling.
Flipping, mhm.
So there's great investment opportunities throughout Milwaukee County.
Really, yeah. I mean, all over. And then you kind of, what I like about you, and when I had an investor, I turned him over to you, is you kind of know that Walker Point, Bruce
City.
Bruce City is kind of like in 5 years going to be pop off.
Yes.
Brown Deer and that Granville area just got huge improvement grants. That
Definitely.
Northridge area. So you know in
Throughout, yeah.
5 years that will be great. So you either could rent it out or flip it or whatever.
Yeah.
What should they do to get started? Should they be researching, Googling, blah, blah, blah?
Of course, to get started, you would contact me.
Yeah, because you just
Definitely.
know, and you have the packet, you can get
Definitely.
started, you get their financing because it's fast and furious.
Yes.
Some of them it's auctions. I have a lot of people, even in Washington County, that ask me about the auctions at the courthouse in Dodge County.
Yeah,
You're
Milwaukee
familiar with
County,
that?
The sheriff's office, they have a really nice auction. So,
Yeah,
yes.
and then it's just fast and furious. You have to have your money. It's just not a pre-approval. You got to
Yes,
have your money and
cash
be ready to
in
go.
hand, Definitely.
Right,
Yep.
and sometimes, it's all the way. Well, I'm happy you came. There's
I'm
a lot
happy
to
to have
learn
me.
from you. And you can always contact Vanessa. We'll have all our information, investment properties. But even if you're looking for a home, your son's looking for a home in the Milwaukee County area
Yes.
or anywhere, please contact Vanessa. She's mellow, she's smart. Yeah, we don't have the same energy. She doesn't get you nerved out like I would. And you just kind of know what you're doing. And I love your teams. Your
Yes.
rehab team I've used in my houses even in this area. Great guys, great lenders. I've used
Awesome.
those too. And let's go. Let's go. Invest your
Yes.
money wisely. It's not in the
Definitely.
banks. It's not in savings.
Generational wealth. Set up generational
Yes.
wealth.
And how you got
Definitely.
started, that is really good. Generation is your
Yes.
mom did all this.
Yes, my grandparents. I come from a family of investors, so I'm kind of educated on both sides.
Right. So if you're thinking about selling an investment, getting out quick, or buying, contact Vanessa. Well, thank you for coming to Make Yourself at Home.
Thank you for having me. Wendy.
And what's, my little spiel is, what's in your cup today?
Water.
Water.
I'm
water.
dieting.
That's why she looks so fabulous. I have my Diet Coke. Thank you for joining.
Thank you for having me.
And cheers to real estate,
Cheers
and
to real
cheers
estate.
to you.